Yo, what's going on, guys? King J. Today I just want to basically tell you how to kind of use practice mode properly. Right now I've just woken up and I've been doing a lot of content you lot have been seeing. Thank you very much for everyone that's been supporting. So you got training mode and pretty much like you just don't know what to do. So there's a lot of options you have. So you can set your computer to do either stand guard, stand and approach, crouch guard, crouch and follow, guard all, random guard, jump. Sometimes you might want to just try and see if you can catch someone floating by doing a combo. So I might think, can I still combo after that? See, I didn't know that. Well, you just want to see if things float. Now you can set it to neutral guard, which is look. There we go. Or you can set it to two-player controller. So say for example if you had a friend that's around and you wanted to see if something's punishable, or you just want to try out a couple things, you can get your friend to set up his control pad or her control pad and you can set it up. Mimic is pretty much doing the same thing you do. Sometimes it's good to see what move is faster. See, look, so Bob's 4 is faster than Devil Jin's 4, and this is like, I wouldn't use it, but sometimes it's good to see whose move is faster. But you do have the frames list for that, or the frame data. So should I say, I'll link the frame data down below. Again, shout outs to everyone. What else is there? So you have playing against the computer. I don't know why you would want to play against the computer unless you just wanted to just muck around and see how you do against the character. And then you have repeat action. Now repeat action is my most serious point of call in terms of training. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, well, you know what, let me go to moves list. I don't know how to punish most Devil Jin stuff. I'm going to go into moves list and I'm going to select a move. So you select a move by pressing X. And it shows repetition of time. So as you can see, the frequency of each action can be set to 0 to 100. Yeah, at set intervals of 10 set of 10 intervals. So say for example Devil Jin has, I'm gonna record this, so I'll just show you the moves list. Actually I think it'll be easier. Alright, moves list. So Devil Jin has a back forward, if it shows there, back forward, so he has this move here. Now he's got different variations. So I want to set 2 different variations. So he's got this variation as well. Now you could juggle one of them and you could sidestep the other one. So if I wanted to practice just, you know, my reactions, I'll do that. If I just wanted to practice one move, I'll turn this off and set it. So you can sidestep, right? Oh, I think you can power crush. No, you can't power crush. Okay, you could. So you'd have the sidestep. So this is the best way to see how moves are. Then you have this one, which I'm going to set to 100 interval, and this one's 0. So you should be able to float this. Yeah? And it's just to see what move works. So seeing as I've done a 10 frame move, I would explain frames later on, so don't worry about that. So seeing as I've done a 10 frame move, that means I can interrupt with a 10 frame move, but 12 frames I can't interrupt. So it's just good to see what stuff works in it, really. So I can interrupt that. Now if I wanted to see what's going on between both of them and see if I can interrupt the upper, we'll do this. See, I can't interrupt the upper. So now what happens is there's a bit of confusion of when you could press the jab. So your best point of call is to try both of them. You can sidestep both of them, see? You could just sidewalk behind the back. And this is how you train and learn like what possibilities you are. So this is why I say that Tekken in general has a long learning curve, because you just don't know like what you can find out. You can find out so much different things. The possibilities are endless. You know, most of the time in 2D fighters you're just fighting in 2-dimensional. So that means you literally either have to jump over a move or just block a move, or you have a move that can go through a move. Tekken is a lot different. You can sidestep through a move, you can power crush through it now, you can do so much different things. So and there's a lot more moves in this game or any 3D fighting game than a 2D fighting game. So this is why this part is good. So you could even, like, if you're trying to do throw breaking and you want king and you want to learn the different throw breaking and stuff, this will be good. Yeah, other than that, I think it's sick. Even interval between action could be short, or it could be normal, long, or random. So it all depends. You can switch it up as well. So let's just see. So see how quick that one was now. So that's just to show you how it is. And then you can reset everything if you want to. You can check your move list. So your move list is here. Controller setup, stage select, character select, boom, there you go. Reset position. You can reset position for your back to be against the wall. So by pressing this part and here, it resets the opponent's back. If you want to switch it, you go to switch positions and go this way. And then you reset it this way. Now, in this situation, if your back's against the wall, you might not be able to sidestep because of the way how you are. See? Look, I can't sidestep because my where I was, it was blocked. Now I can sidestep. So it's just little situations like that you need to find out. So player direction, you can show whether you want to be at the front or the right, as I just picked, or the back, just to see if you could do back moves. Some characters have back moves, some of them don't. Well, everyone has the universal ones like this. I'll show you. So everyone has four. Everyone has 3. Whoops, stop. Let's do that again. So everyone has a turnaround punch. Everyone has both turnaround punches, yeah? But it's weird, when you press 1, his right punch hits. So I think that's just universal. Or you could do grab. Yeah? But if you really want to be fancy, stop. There's another thing I want to teach you guys as well, actually. Let's turn it back to this. So I don't know if you could do it, is it? I don't know if I could do it on this side. I don't think I could do it. Hold on a second. Let me change sides. I kind of forgot what the command is, if I'm honest. So you could do to the wall. But can't you change what side you are? Wow, I don't think you can. There we go. So to do that, you got to backdash against the wall and then press up. Backdash up. So your back has to be touching the wall. Like that. Every character has it, but there's different variations. So in terms of like what they do. So some of them, they'll do the jump kick, turn around and jump off the wall kick. Some of them will fly off the wall like Alyssa and stuff. It all depends on your character, so you have to find that out yourselves. Sorry again, my head in it. Yeah, so it's back, up, back, like that. Yeah, cool. So opponent direction, same thing. You can change it around. Player status, if they're facing down, you can change that up. So you could be like, okay, well, I want to go down and see what options I have from coming down. Yeah, no problem. Again, it's entirely up to you. Opponent status, it's entirely up if you want to do down, face up, just to see what they can do. But the thing is, they will only get up. I don't know why that's doing that, if I'm honest. Maybe it's because I've got this on. There we go. So maybe you just want to see. I don't know why it's not staying down. Okay, up neutral guard, wake up option, backward. Okay, so not set. So we don't want to wait. We don't want them to wake up. Sorry about that. So neutral guard. Stand. So there we go. Maybe we want to see how much tabs you could do down one into 4, down 1 into 4 hits. Nope. Okay, it does. Down 4 into back 4. There we go. See? So this is how you pretty much use it. Again, you can reset everything when you're ready. it's no problem. Everything's reset, no issues. Now if you want to display your command history, which is all your buttons and stuff and your inputs, that's all here. Your health gauge, I don't know why in everything nice would you want to take off your display health gauge. It doesn't make sense. Player attack info, yeah, that's always good to see how much damage you can output. So for example, if I did this and I wanted to see how much I get from a combo, so let me just do that again. Whoops. Sorry guys and girls. So I got 34 from that. Sorry, whoops. I got 36 from that. And then you can keep on doing it until you see how much your max damage is. So I think that's pretty cool. And then in terms of other things, you got hit priorities. So you want to see if things hit high, if things hit low. So you know, as you can see here, you got that, which is high, mid, low, unblockable, which is the exclamation mark, as you can see. All down back ones, all down back ones, they can all be low punishable, right? I'm gonna set it to record so you guys can see exactly what I mean. I want everyone to learn this properly so they know. Not many people do it, but certain people will do down back one after doing a string. So they might do something which is safe, and then the down back one for pressure. So what you want to do, you want to do that. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. So you can do whatever combo from that as well. Again, if you want to reset everything to default, you just do it like that. Simple. Goes back to normal. No problem. So recovery animation, you could display that. This is good. So this is what shows you like when you're able to attack. See? So they both come at the same time pretty much. Now, if I was to do this, look, he can't, look, he's blue that whole time because he can't do anything. So that's how that works. It's pretty cool. So again, I want to reset everything. Other options is player attacks, counter hit. So you could set it to counter hit, multiple counter hits, random. So if you want to know what priorities you got after you do maybe a certain move, like does he have anything that's like, yeah, so down forward 2 launches, yeah, on counter hit. So if you want to see what launches on counter hit and you've got certain setups, then you could do that. So normal down forward 2 won't launch you. Counter hit down forward 2 would launch you. Player rage, if you want to see what your character does in rage drive or rage art, or what type of capabilities you could do in rage art or rage drive, then you'll set that. If you want to see your opponent in rage, because you want to see if you can, I don't know, what's Devil Ginger rage? Yeah, okay, I think I remember it. If you want to see your opponent's rage drive or how you can avoid it, then you'll do this. So I'd go to repeat action, record. Oops. So we're gonna play that and see what's good. There we go. And the reason why having this up as well, hit priorities, I think it's good. No, not even recovery animation. The reason why this is good is because they don't have frame data, so this is the closest thing to having something like this. So let's play that. Okay. One more time. So that looks like I can launch it. That first hit looks like I can launch it, yeah, because I recover quicker. Oh, so I can punish it. See, I didn't know that as well, and this is why it's always good to know these things. So it looks like it might be 12 frames. Let's try again. Yeah, it's 12 frames. 12 frame punish. I didn't know it was. I thought it was safe all this time, and this is what happens when you don't have frame data. You just don't know. Everything becomes safe because you don't know what's going on. This is why practice mode is here for you. So other than that, I think is that everything. Input delay. This is for online. If you got online, you got laggy connection. This is kind of like how you deal with stuff. I don't really use that because I like to I'm an offline player more, so I don't know, I just think it's a bit pointless. But other than that, this is how you use practice mode effectively. If you need any help with anything else, guys, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for all the support as well that I've been seeing on the streams and on my YouTube. Obviously my stuff is down there, my YouTube and my Twitch, so if you lot need any more help, please let me know. The character guides are coming soon. Next video is going to be about, it's going to be a bit more advanced. I think these videos have pretty much helped everyone. I want to start talking about frames, optimizing your combos, and I want to start talking about the more nitty-gritty stuff. I feel like these parts are good and they're helping everyone, so I feel like my job is pretty much done. On top of that, now after I've done the frame and other videos, I will start drawing out basic player guides. And again, I don't want people saying to me, oh, you haven't put frames down, or what frame is this and what frame is that. That will come down later. Right now it's about catering to the newer players and making sure they're having fun with the game, because there is no tutorial mode and people are they're just losing so badly online, because there's people that know how to play the game and then there's people that don't, but they want to have an interest in the game. So the main priority is just getting a basic guide, teaching people how to poke with the characters, how to do combos, and just learning stance changes and stuff like that. So that's my main concern. Later on down the line, I'll do long lengthy guides, which is talking about frames. What's a 10 frame punish, 12 frame punish, what's a 14 frame, 15 frame punish, and what each character has, all of that stuff. Yeah, but right now this is the basic guides. So, you know, everyone hold tight and see you soon. Take it easy. And remember to subscribe as well. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up as well.